abagenyi mwenna mu bitiibwa byammwe abakyala, regional representatives, ba amirat, ba secretaries, mbaaniriza nnyo. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ku lw'essanyu lye nnyina, ebigambo byange nja bikwata eno n'eno. We have been using English and Luganda, naye oluzungu luyitiridde, naye kyekiraga quality y'abakyala gye tulina mu society yaffe kati. Abatabiwulidde mutusonyiwe, mujja kubuuza ababiwulidde, naye kyensuubira nti ffenna tufunyeemu. Abakyala gye muli? Mukulike amakubo, mwebale kugumikiriza. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for coming for this function. This training will answer most of the questions that we have. Kyemmanyi buli mukyala atudde eyo alina ekibuuzo kyayagala singa ntuukako kumbuuza hajjati. Naye ebibuuzo ebyo lwaki tuleese bano abantu abatusomesa nti ebimu bw'oba owuliriza nnyo, if you were attentive, most of the questions were answered. I take this opportunity to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Twebaza Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala atusobosezezza okutwala obukulembeze bwaffe mu maaso. Ate ayatutonda ng'abakyala. Ate abakyala abasiraamu. Nze bwe mbalaba wano mpulira essanyu nti muli mukyala yenna yeenyigiddemu wano. Abamu ntuuseeyo mu disitulikiti zammwe mbamanyi bulungi, mutegese emikolo gye ngenzeeko, nindaba nti muli bakyala ba nkizo. Mwekubire takbiiri. Ntwaleero omukisa guno okwebaza Uganda Muslim Supreme Council under the leadership of His Eminence the Mufti of Uganda, okulaba nti President we are guiding, when the President guided the Constitution to be reviewed. Singa omuntu yali tayagala kintu yanigambye abakyala bagenda tutaawaanya, mubaleke. Naye the management of Uganda Muslim Supreme Council went ahead, ne balaba nti abakyala tuli mu Constitution. Era ne balonda abakyala kuva wansi ku mizigiti kudda waggulu mpaka ku national. Gye twava obukulembeze bwaffe buno. Naye ku nsonga eyo era njagala kusiima ba amiira ab'emizigiti abaaliwo nga batuyozaayoza mu bukulembeze bwabwe. Era nsiima ne ba secretaries abakola ki abaaliwo okulaba nti era bakyaliwo. Yateekawo entegeka okulaba nti Constitution, including what they call affirmative action, and the women were brought on board. From that history, we inaugurated our Women Council structures. The function that was graced by the President of Uganda, His Excellency the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Among the objectives of that function was to launch the 100 Muslim Women Circle, to launch a fund that will start a skilling center, one-stop skilling center of the Muslim women. So far, one has been fulfilled, where the President has fulfilled his pledge of 2 billion Ugandan shillings to the Muslim community. Badde nsaba mukube takbiira kwekyo. Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar walillahi alhamd. From that time, for 1 year, tubadde tunoonya ssente zino. Tetutudde. Ssente za gavumenti mumanye emitendera gye ebeerawo. It's been not a bed of roses, but alhamdulillah, this money came out and we are able to share it within the structures, not share as such, because we put this training. A team from Bara, you're welcome. You can feel comfortable and have seats so that we continue. It has been hard work that this money is gotten to the Women Council. This money, when we got it, it's a grant. I'll go to the key points. It is a grant from the office of the President. It is a grant where the Women Council leadership has signed a compliance agreement about this money. Sente zino twazitaddeko obukwakuluzo. Abakyala waliwo omukyala abadde agamba kyempulira sente zaabulya mutuwe sente zaffe tuzirye. Abakyala si kituufu. It's not going to be like that. Sente za kukola milimo okwejja mu bwavu. This money, when we launched the circles, was for socio-economic transformation. Sente zino bagamba seed money. Nti mugende mutandike okukola ebintu ebinaabawa sente. So I urge you, and I would like to take this honor, that that mindset should change. Endowooza eyo ekyuke ate kyobola abantu bano okuva ku makya mutudde nga balina okubayigiriza ekyokukola. Sente zino ziri ku akawunti yammwe ey'abakyala. Era nsiima management headed by His Eminence okulaba nti sente zino ziri mu ngalo zaffe. Naye ffe abakyala tugenze kulagawo ki? How are we going to prove that we are able to use this money ne zivaamu successful stories? One of the way is capacity building, which we have started today. Most of you have formed circles. These circles, some are active, some are dormant, others have not made circles. Circles ezimu zikola weziri mukola milimo. Most of you have visited your areas. I've launched these circles. Endala circles ziri dormant, tezirina bukulembeze. Endala circles temunaba kuziforminga. So nsaba abakyala nti sente zino buli district egenda kufuna ku sente zino, naye tubeere ne active circles. Circles ezigenda okuwa kubanga kyensuubira nti babasomesa how a circle is supposed to run. So these circles should have transparency, amazima, owenkanya ne accountability. Sijja kudda what they have talked about. Sente zigenda kutandikira ku district distribution through the regional representatives. And when I say the regional representative, let us respect the Muslim Supreme Council structures. We have the assistants to the region, starting from the national, we have the assistant to the Mufti, we have the assistant to the regional women representative. We have the district card, we have the chairperson of the Muslim. At the district level, we also have the secretary for women. So I want us to keep this unity. I've been having many cases of disunity at the district amiira, sekuritale, kansala anaasinga munne. Bakyala si byaba anaasinga munne. It is to deliver the service to the people. So mbasaba nti with time eyo ensonga eveewo tukolere wamu ng'abakyala ate tubeere nga tutuusa ku mulamwa. Era ssente zino tulina risk management mechanism ze tutaddewo bwe tujja mu regions tujja kuba nga tubasomesa zino ensonga. Tutaddewo system, data management system gye babasomesezza era tujja kweyongera okugibasomesa mu regions. So n'ebyo ebitono nsaba bakyala mubeere bagumikiriza ssente zijja batuukako. Ssente zino bwe twategeka omukolo mwali tumanyi nti zijja kujja naye zizze. Tubeere n'obugumikiriza ate tubeere nga tukola ebyo balina okukola so that this money can reach in your regions. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Eminence, the Mufti of Uganda, Dr. Sheikh Shaban Ramadan Mubajje, the National Chairperson, Muslim Women Council of Uganda, the Deputy Secretary General for Finance and Administration and for Planning and Development, our dear guest and friend, Commissioner Dr. Hajat Safina Musene, you're most welcome, your colleague. My boss, member of the General Assembly here, Haj Khalifan Sewante, His Eminences, the Regional Assistants to the Mufti, colleagues in management, members of the National Muslim Women Council, our guests, ladies, members of the press, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We really thank Allah for this day. Having all of you here and discussing socio-economic transformation. That is very, very encouraging. We thank you, Your Eminence, for this guidance. Last year, on October 8th, 2024, when we are across the road launching the National Muslim Women Council, a statement was made by the Muslim women of Uganda. A voice was heard by the women of Uganda, and a response was made to the Muslims of Uganda. It is my honor to address you today because the journey has been long, right from the constitutional amendments that provided for bringing on board the women in the structure of the Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. That was through the efforts of His Eminence the Mufti with the support of government of Uganda. So the support is not starting today. The constitutional amendments that provided for what we are seeing today were supported by government. We now have women representatives from all levels to the national level. And the role of your council is indeed to promote women's education, skills development, empowering women economically, which we are doing now, advocating for women's rights, interests within the community of Muslims and outside, but most importantly, fostering unity, cooperation and development. These are majorly the components of the council. So as we look at this, you must also focus broadly on all these aspects, because together it's what will move the women, Muslim women of Uganda. Today, the Women Council runs together with the structure of the Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. And that is why it's very important for me to introduce to you these eminent persons seated here. Because from where you are coming from, Make sure you make good use of the regional assistance and the structure of the Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. Today, you're talking development, you're talking money, you're talking socio-economic transformation. We expect this circle to help you mobilize. Mobilize the women to save and invest, thus promoting economic empowerment. Circle is about saving. When you get a push like His Excellency has pushed, it must find you with your own saving. Ate, chairperson, okulia mujja kulia. Nete mulya nsiko. Wait until you've used your money and something, and you will have fun, you will enjoy, inshallah. I want to thank the Council for this capacity building event, because saving and credit go along with training. New things come up, new products come up, best practices are shared from elsewhere, and we build together. This effort is introducing or bringing forth a financial product to the Muslim women of Uganda. Many have developed from what you're doing today and created big financial institutions, including banks. So the sky is the limit. Finally, I want to congratulate you because you're speaking to the strategic plan of the Uganda Muslim Supreme Council, 2023-2033. Socio-economic transformation is one of our pillars. We want to ensure that the lives and livelihood of all Muslims in Uganda transforms and changes within these 10 years, inshallah. I want to thank the trainers who have conducted this event. I want to thank the National Muslim Women Council leadership. I want to thank you, Your Eminence, for the leadership and the guidance which fruits we are reaping right now. I want to extend heartfelt gratitude to the government and the President of the Republic of Uganda for the generous gift that was given to the Muslim women of Uganda. Tusaba Allah amusasulemu birungi ekiseera kyonna. We have learned today and we are going to learn elsewhere in terms of financial literacy, financial management. We adhere to that. When you get money that has conditions, you have to use it well to attract more. With those few words, Your Eminence, allow me to invite our good friend and representative from State House, Commissioner Dr. Hajati Safina Musene, to address this gathering.
Your Eminence, the Mufti of Uganda, I want to recognize the National Executive of Uganda Muslim Supreme Council, Honorable Safina Kenyange. Make better than that. When we talk of Kenyange, please make more. Your Eminence, I want to request that I observe the protocol that was read previously, but I could not miss Hajat Kenyange, and of course the beautiful ladies in front of us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I was already introduced. I'm called Safina Kismusene. I work with the Ministry of Education and Sports, and I'm responsible for training health workers. So if you have any person who wants to become a health profession, contact me. I will say I will train them. But for this function, I'm here on behalf of Haj Farouk Chilunda from State House, the Special Presidential Advisor and Deputy Press Secretary to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Yes, he has made a written speech. Your Eminence told me to apologize for him not to be here physically, but he has made a written speech. And I will read it verbatim, because I don't want to lose any word. Abakyala, Haji Kirunda yantumye okujja wano okwogerako gye muli. Yawandiise byayagala njogere era ngenda kubisoma mu Luzungu, naye bwe kiba kisobose nja kubizaako mu Luganda katono, inshallah. I am glad to be here at your invitation to this National Muslim Women Council Capacity Building Conference. The conference is running under the theme of Women Economic Empowerment for Growth and Sustainable Development through Savings and Credit Cooperatives Organization. This is a timely theme because it ties in well with one of your main objectives of enabling the Muslim women leaders to form self-sufficient projects that can facilitate them to save, access government funds, and eliminate poverty amidst themselves. I take the opportunity to congratulate you upon obtaining the 2 billion shillings revolving fund from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda that will be applied to undertake the above objectives. I thank you for waiting patiently for this fund and for being hardworking and united in your efforts towards self-improvement. These funds are not for sharing. I think many people who have been here, including the Secretary General, have told you that these funds are not for sharing. It is a revolving fund that must, as much as possible, be accessed by all the Muslim women in the country without discrimination. Members, the fund is for all of us. Esente ze batuwadde zaffe abakyala ffenna. I think ekyo kirungi nnyo bannange. Esente z'abakyala. Ate bwe zibeera z'abakyala zibeera z'abaani? Z'abasiraamu bonna. Kubanga amaka gatandikibwawo omukyala kikulu nnyo mu maka. Mulowooza omukyala asobola okubeera n'essente Haji n'atazifunako? Tekisoboka. So, muzeeyi yatuwadde ssente abasiraamu nga ziyita mu bakyala. Allahu Akbar. So it is for all of us without discrimination, so long as you are a Muslim woman. But of course, Hajat Kenyange, because it is a conditional grant, he has set some standards on how you can get it. But when His Excellency was giving us this money, it's for all of us. We have provided the guidelines to be used to manage the funds, and there should be no excuse for misapplying the fund. I think Hajat Kenyange kino akyogeddeko nnyo. Waliwo obukwakulizo obwateekeddwawo engeri gye tugenda okukozesaamu ensente zino. Era tewajja kubeerawo muntu yenna anaasonyiwibwa bw'anaaba nga tagoberedde bukwakulizo obwo. Haji Faruku bw'atyo bw'ayogera, kyemanyi ne muzeeyi kyayagala. All Muslim regions numbering to 82 should access the fund. This fund has been provided now. By January we shall be voting, you know very well. Do you know the date when we are voting, His Excellency? Which date? 15th January. So we'll come to the starting period from there. But he's saying by January 2027, we must make accountability. Are we together? This is a revolving fund. This is a grant, meaning that you get it, you utilize it, but you bring it back for other people to use it. You have been seeing him showing some videos as he's moving around. I will be the happiest when I see among the videos being displayed on the screen by His Excellency, if it is for the women from the Usoga sub-region. Are we together? I'm giving Usoga sub-region because that's where I come from. And my assistant, Mufti, is here with us, Dr. Bowa. Wa alaikum salam. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've given that as an example. But it does not matter wherever we will be, so long as it is in the country of Uganda and it is Muslim women projects being displayed. I will be the happiest woman. Are we together? I'm even the happiest woman today, by the way. Do you know why I'm the happiest woman today? They used to say that Muslims are not educated. Yes? But I'm seeing all of you writing. I've heard all of you speaking English here. I've heard Hajat Kenyange defending very well in English. We have lawyers, we have everybody, we have doctors, we have engineers, among the Muslim women. On which regime did we find this? During NRM regime. Am I lying? It is during NRM that has empowered us, both men and women. But for me, especially the Muslim, can we say takbir? Alhamdulillah. Lastly, I need to mention that the NRM government has always advocated for freedom of worship, and everyone is free to associate with the religion of their choice. And for us, we decided to be Muslims, and we are worshiping our God freely here in Uganda. Takbir? And that is NRM. The government also intends well for its people and would like everyone to develop evenly and to achieve in life. I therefore urge you to support the NRM government in all ways possible, especially President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Are we together? It should be better than that. Yes, as he multiplies efforts and energy to sustain the gains achieved so far in Uganda since the last 3 decades. I can even end here, but I will be cheating myself if I don't appreciate Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. Your Eminence, thank you very much for allowing the reviewing of the Constitution of Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. Takbir, that has brought us women. And we have our ways of communicating. We have our ways of organizing ourselves. We can come here and sit in one classroom. We have Hajat Honorable Kenyange Sophia, Safina, my namesake, representing us very well at the National Council. Your Eminence, thank you very much. And to me, as a woman, I want to pledge on behalf of all the women that we are not going to let you down as Muslim women. We will work very closely with you to see that we implement the intention of our being brought up to national level. I take this opportunity to thank Hajat Kenyang Sophia and her executive for being committed and for providing focused leadership to the women, to the Muslim women in Uganda. Your effort has yielded very well, especially through this funding. I heard you when you were negotiating for it, and the pledge was made, but was also fulfilled. Congratulations. Thank you. I wish all the participants excellent learning. I know you have learned, and to draw useful lessons from this conference. This fund should be a turning point for enhancing the welfare of Muslim women and our families in Uganda. Probably in the new dimension not experimented before. Let us be the first, best group to utilize funds got from the government of Uganda. Let us follow all the guidelines and let us see our socio-economic status improve. Inshallah. Haji Farouk has said this, and I'm also saying this for God and my country. Thank you very much for listening, and that's the message from Haji Farouk Chirunda, a special presidential assistant and press and mobilizer and deputy press secretary, His Excellent, the President of the Republic of Uganda. I was given an assignment, Your Eminence, to invite you to come and address the ladies and all the people in this room. You are welcome. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in wa ba'd. Honorable Secretary General, Uganda Muslim Student Council, Alhaji Abbas Sechanzi, Deputy Secretary General, National Chairperson Wabachara, Hajat Sophia Kenyanji, Omugenyi waffe, Commissioner, Achikiridde Presidential Assistant, Dr. Safina Musene, the Regional Assistants, the Mufti, the members of management, National Council of Muslim Women, abagenyi baffe mwenna abavudde ewala, abakyala, bannyinaffe, bamaama baffe, bawala baffe mwenna abanyiridde, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to the seat of the Muslims in the country, and that is Uganda Muslim Student Council headquarters. You are welcome. This is your home. Welcome to Old Kampala. It used to be old, but now it's new Kampala. We thank Allah that He has enabled us to go through those turbulences, and now here we are. We are celebrating the fruits of unity and the development of Uganda Muslim Student Council structures. You are welcome, and I thank you for participating in today's function. I thank Hajati Sophia Kenyanji for mobilizing this gathering, and I thank all those who have turned up for this event. It is wonderful, and I'm overwhelmed as the Mufti of Uganda. Thank you for coming. 25 years ago, this place used to be a bush. Nobody would come here and sit and enjoy the vicinity of this old Kampala. But now, here we are. We are now looking at ways of developing our communities by helping our sisters and mothers to see that they also fight poverty. And we thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, for supporting the women, because in Islam, and Nisa Ushakai for Rijal, as the Holy Prophet mentioned, that women are equals to men. Shakika. Shakika, kitegeeza omuntu taata omu ne maama omu babuyita shakika. Nabbi sallallahu bw'agamba nti abakyala bali shakika b'abaami. Taata omu maama omusosi, taata omu bamaama bangi oba taata bangi maama atya nedda. N'olwekyo muli bannyinaffe, muli bannaffe, n'olwekyo kiba kizibu okubeera nti tubejjako, wabula tulina kutambulira wamu bega kwa bega ng'Omuswayiri bw'agamba. N'olwekyo twebaza okubeera nti muzze wano nga kye twagala kwe kulaba embeera gye musobola okubeeramu obulungi, insha Allah. Mu constitution yaffe twayingizaamu ekyokubeera nti abakyala babeera n'enkiiko kuva wansi paka wano ku national, nga kye tugenderera kwe kusitula embeera z'abamaama baffe, bannyinaffe ne bakyala baffe. Bwetyo bwe twafuna obuwagizi okuva eri pulezidenti w'eggwanga, bwe twamusaba n'akkiriza okubakwatirako. Despite having other programs, government programs, waliwo bonna bagaggawale, waliwo PDM, waliwo emyoga, waliwo Operation Wealth Creation, naye n'asalawo n'agamba nti abakyala ng'abasiraamu aba Uganda beekolemu omulimu, nja kubasupportinga, and he has supported us. We thank His Excellency the President for fulfilling that pledge. Tubaweko takibira y'amaanyi, njala etuluma naye tumuweko takibira y'amaanyi. Njawukanako ne Commissioner Safina Musene bw'agambye nti esente y'ekikyala ebeera y'abaami nedda. Esente y'ekikazi ebeera ya kikazi. Toleeta bizibu mu maka. Bano bawulira bajja genda bagambe nti sente zaffe ffenna. Sente y'akameeza, sente y'ekikyala ebeera yaki? Era ffe tetumanyi gye bazigabira, Hajjati y'amanyi, nammwe mwe munaamanya. President takomyawo, His Excellency the President takomyawo, yagamba okuyambako abaami. Amini ba imamu baffe, the mosque imams. You know what? We have 16,300 mosques across the country with 16,300 imams. President agamba ba imamu abo nabo ayagala abayambe kuba bakola mulimu gwa kusaaza, tebakola bizinesi. Tekyetaaga takibira nnene. Olaba kyaba imamu baami sakibira ntono. So twagala circles z'aba imams eziwerera ddala 830 circles for the imams at county level. And then we shall have 10 Muslim circles for the district cadis at regional level. That's why even the regional assistants are here. Yesterday we had the district cadis. So it requires more than 50 billion by Imam Abanji. But the President is willing to support the Imams, circles, nabo bafune enyingi. Tubatole kutakibira ndala. N'olwekyo tulina kubeera nga twebaza nnyo Pulezidenti w'eggwanga lino. Abantu nga bali mu campaign trail banoonya engeri gye bajja okuyambamu abantu balina manifesto zaabwe. His Excellency atusuubizza ebintu ebyo ate ebirala abituukiriza ate ebirala yabikoze. N'olwekyo nze ndowooza nti ebyo gye tugenda mumanyi ekyokukola. Mukimanyi? Ani akimanyi muwanikeko mu mukono. Those who know what they are going to do, because to thank His Excellency the President, put up your hand. Those who know. I am not campaigning. I'm not allowed to campaign. But remind us of the good things that somebody has done to you. The Holy Prophet says, if somebody does good to you, thank him. But if you don't have anything to give him, then pray to Almighty God for that person until you feel that you have thanked that person enough. So we thank His Excellency, the President, and let's continue to thank him because he has done a lot for us and he's promising to do more, inshallah. Lastly, because we are tired, Banamweba counterparts, they have what they call mothers' unions. That's why we also want you to create something like that, to organize yourself, to mobilize yourselves, to support yourselves. It will begin from the districts, but it will go down to the counties, down to the mosques, inshallah ta'ala. So this is the beginning. If we utilize these funds very well, His Excellency is willing to continue supporting these circles with more input, inshallah ta'ala. N'olwekyo tulongoose, twekuume bulungi, tukwate bulungi essente ezo, Katonda ajja kuziteekamu omukisa. Si gavumenti yokka n'abalala bajja kutuyamba. Mbeebazizza nnyo n'olw'obugambo obwo obutono, manyi nti mugenda wala. Thank you very much. God bless you. And I heard the Secretary for Women, the National Chairperson. I asked how are these people going to go back? He says, no, we are handling that. We are going to cater for that. Thank you very much. With those few words, thank you very much. God bless you. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق